Hi everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is the second part of the video for ESP32 application. So as you can see on the screen, it's some of the code that I've developed to do a page turner via Bluetooth. So your device can be a computer, a tablet, or even a phone. It's very useful for a musician, especially while they are playing any musical instruments. They need to turn the page for their score sheets. I found that is one of the way to do it. So before we go into the code, this is how the current setup that I have for this ESP32. So there are some physical connectivity that you have to do before it works. This is how the setup looks like on the breadboard. So in the middle I have this ESP32, and if you can see the port number there, so we have 2, 4 and 16. So in the code, number 2 is for page now, number 4 is for the LED, number 16 is for the page up. You can see that port 2 connected to one of the switch, and port 16 is connected to another switch, and we have one LED connected to the output, just to indicate whenever we press, the press is successful, for example. See that? And I have a share ground because there's a limited ground for this port. As you can see, there's only one ground here, so it's connected to the common trip over here. So this is as simple as that, and I'm going to explain more on the code I'm using for this page turner application. Let's walk through the code one by one so that you understand what I'm trying to do here, and you can actually look it through any of the AI machine and just type in saying that you want page turner using 2 switches on a ESP32 with Bluetooth capability, and they should give you some fundamental code that you can work on. So the first one is to have the library, the Bluetooth keyboard library, which I covered how to install in the previous video. So this is where you declare. So this is the physical pin connections to the ESP32 board. So button pin is the default name for it, so I didn't change anything. You can actually name it any other names that you want that represent something that's meaningful for you. So pin is the down button, page down button, so it's connected to pin number 2 on the board, and page up button is on the 16, and LED output is on pin number 4. And this is where you have to declare the serial communication speed, and according to the help file, we should set it to 115200, and this is where you declare the pin, which one is the input, which one is the output, and if it's an input, you want it to be pulled out or pulled down. Means that when there's a transaction between down to up, then this switch is considered as an active state. So this is where we start the connectivity. So serial print line is useful when you want to do debugging. Just make sure that things are working fine. So let's go to loop. So these are like the main functions. Once we have the ESP32 connected to any of the device, then we can go into this portion. There is that portion. If not, then we just wait for Bluetooth connections. So once we connected, we want to make sure that the LED is off, because this is where we're going to turn on, but we keep it on until it becomes off. It's just a delay of 210 milliseconds. Then this is why we check the digital read, whether the button pin is low. So if it's low, means that it's touching the switch, signal to ground. Then this is why we send out the serial communications to print out for the monitoring for debug purpose. You can actually bypass this if you want to, it doesn't matter. And this is for the key page now. It's the keyboard function that emulated by this ESP32. And digital write, this is why you want to turn on or off, because we already declared pin number 4 is the LED output. So this is why we declare saying that pin number 4 will be the output, and the output is high, and so turn on the circuit. Then we delay a bit, just wait for the button to release, and also the debounce delay. Some of the switch is bouncing mechanism, and it might cost double of your reading of the same, thinking that you actually press a few times. So that is for the page now button, and this is for the page up button. Similar thing, if you remember at the beginning when I showed you the board, when I press both page up and page now, the LED is on. I have set over here. Like us, why is this there? So initially I just say that I just want to print out A, So I just want to make sure that the ESP is working fine with the Bluetooth keyboard. So this is another way to debug. Try out. In summary, you need this library, Bluetooth keyboard. So you can refer back to the previous video on how to install that. And then you declare, initialize and declare which pin is in and out. Once you've done that, you can do wonders with your circuitry. Alright, thanks for your time. Thanks for watching.